Do you ever walk into a room and immediately start looking for what could go wrong? Maybe before a big event, your mind is already rehearsing the worst-case scenario, the embarrassing moment, the rejection, the failure. And you think to yourself, why can't I just relax? Here's the thing. You're not broken. You're actually doing exactly what your brain was built to do. This pattern has a name. It's called hypervigilance. And it usually doesn't come from nowhere. It's often the result of growing up in an environment where bad things did happen unexpectedly, where the other shoe did drop. So your nervous system learned a very important lesson. Stay alert. Always. This is what psychologists call safety scanning, that habit of constantly monitoring your surroundings, your relationships, your future for early signs of danger. And here's a really common real-life example of this. You get a "can we talk later" message from your partner or a friend. Immediately, your stomach drops, your mind races through every possible thing you could have done wrong. You spend the next 4 hours in a low-grade panic, and it turns out they just wanted to tell you about their day. But for those 4 hours, your body was in full emergency mode. That's safety scanning in action. And underneath all of it sits a belief that feels almost logical. If I worry about it first, it won't hurt as much when it happens. This is what we call the illusion of control, the idea that anticipating pain gives you power over it. If you imagine the rejection first, maybe the real thing won't knock you down so hard. If you prepare for every way something could go wrong, maybe nothing will catch you off guard. And in a way, that makes complete sense. Anxiety became your protection. It kept you prepared. It kept you one step ahead of the hurt. For a lot of us, worrying wasn't a flaw. It was a strategy that worked at some point in our lives. But here's what nobody tells you. Constantly bracing for impact is itself exhausting. It's like tensing your whole body waiting for a punch that may never come. Over time, that tension becomes your default, and you stop being able to tell the difference between a real threat and a quiet Tuesday. So what actually helps? The first step is naming it in the moment. When you catch yourself catastrophizing, say out loud or in your head, "My brain is in protection mode right now." Not, "I'm crazy." Not, "I'm weak." Just, "this is a pattern and I see it." The second step is asking a grounding question. What do I actually know right now, in this moment? Not what might happen, what is happening. This pulls your nervous system back to the present. And finally, work on building small moments of safety, a calming routine, a trusted person, a breath. You're not trying to eliminate caution. You're teaching your brain that not every moment needs to be survived. You learned to expect the worst because at some point you had to, but you don't have to keep living there. Healing isn't about becoming naively optimistic. It's about finally feeling safe enough to exhale. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and I'll see you in the next one.